Hey everybody, I am John Durham with the Durham Real Estate Team. Sorry, my photographer lady was walking that way, so I was following her. I wouldn't pass a field sobriety test, would I? So anyway, I'm John Durham with the Durham Real Estate Team, and I am here with one of our incredible lenders. Her name is Jamie Bailey, and she's with Southeast Mortgage. By the way, Southeast Mortgage is the official lender of the Bulldog, so we want to say go Dogs to that. Right. One of the beautiful things that you get when you work with a great real estate team like the Durham Team is trusted advisors, and she's one of them, and she's fantastic, and we send as many people to her as we can because we trust her. Sorry, I had to give her a look. We pick on each other too, but we trust her to take care of our clients and their loans. So we've been talking about interest rates. She wanted to talk about a few other things which I had no idea about, so that's why we bring in somebody that's a professional. So Jamie, tell us a little bit about what's going on in the mortgage market of real estate.
All righty. Well, good to talk to everybody. So the good thing is we're still closing loans.
Yeah.
So even though there's a government shutdown, that's real important for people to know. We're still able to close and get you into your home ownership. There's some programs that have been impacted just because of the grants and such. They've got to wait. But if you're traditional, financing, you're still able to close. And then the other factor too is just how interest rates are doing. So they're holding steady. We're getting little trickles down. We're very thankful and excited for that.
Good.
Hopefully even more so.
Right.
That's what we want. So yeah, good stuff. And Chubb's is agreeing
We just
with
had a visitor,
me.
everybody. In case you haven't seen it, this is Chubb, and I call him my granddog. I don't have any grandkids yet, but this is my daughter's and her husband's dog named Chubb. He came in to get a new treat. So tell us a little bit. So I didn't even think about the government shutdown. So that can sometimes affect mortgages, but in this case, it's not.
Not today.
Not today.
Yes, so
Right.
I want to say that.
Not
Never
today.
know, but I do want to encourage everybody. Yes, we can. But also, if you're short on money, because I understand with everything, please don't forget to holler back at us because there's a lot of assistant programs. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or gone through a transition stage and you need some additional assistance.
Right.
So those are good things that we get.
Well, and too, for the buyers, right now in this market, sellers are paying a little more closing cost, it seems like, and that's to help the buyers
Absolutely.
pay something down, maybe buy their rate down or whatever they want to do with that.
Yeah,
money.
and we're very grateful for those
Right.
sellers because we can absolutely do permanent buy downs, temporary buy downs. Those are things
Okay.
we really, let's case by case, one-on-one consultation,
Right.
and that's
Okay.
what serves the client best.
Okay. And so, just real quick, I know I'm gonna put you on the spot, but interest rates today, not with the buy down, all of that, just I've got good credit. What am I looking at an interest rate today?
Yeah, for FHA, VA, I would absolutely say in the high fives. Conventional, you're going to be mid sixes right now without anything. Yes.
So why? All right.
absolutely.
So why would I not go with FHA? What would be a reason I wouldn't go with FHA?
Well, is it in your best interest, right? So FHA has a lower rate but higher cost.
Okay.
Right, so you have the upfront funding fee. So obviously somebody maybe put 10-20% down. I wouldn't advise them to go FHA because
Okay.
you've got more cost affiliated with that loan program.
Right.
Meaning, it's not just the private mortgage insurance, but you've also got the upfront funding fee.
Man, she just said something. I'm looking at two cameras over here. I don't know which way to look. She just said something here that I hope y'all heard and paid attention to because I've said it for years, but I didn't always know the details behind it. But I've always said if you shop around and you find a rate that's too good to be true, they're probably getting you somewhere, more than likely. Where what she just told us is she's going to look at each individual deal and say, yes, FHA may be lower rate, but you're going to pay more overall, and she's going to put you in the right mortgage.
Absolutely, yes.
So if somebody's quoting you this great thing, you don't know that you're going to be paying more at the end. That's all you look at. No, that's really good. All right, one more on the spot thing, which is predict the future. And I know that's totally impossible,
Sure.
but in your best professional opinion, do you think the rates will drop, trickle down, stay the same? What's your guess?
As much I would love to believe rates will come down. That's what we're all hoping for. Anybody in our industry is really hoping and believing for that. But the best advice I can say, if now's your time to buy and own, as the old saying says, marry the house, date the rate.
Right.
We will always be here to help and advise as market conditions change, scenarios change. We'll help advise you what's best. But definitely get into home ownership while it's your time. That I would
That's a great
say.
point because what you can't do is if the rates do continue to drop, prices will again start going back up. They've kind of leveled. They will start going up. you can't ever change the price you pay for a house. So if it goes up, you're paying that price, where if mortgage rates were to drop, you can change the rate.
Absolutely.
That's what you're saying. So absolutely, I sound like a salesperson, she does too. When's the best time to buy a house? Right now. And that's simply because that's not trying to be a salesperson. It's simply because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, right? We never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So today's a good environment. If you have a need, let's go buy a house. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Good deal.
We're
Thank y'all so much. Jamie Bailey again with Southeast Mortgage. Again, love her to death. She does a phenomenal job. We're the Durham team. Don't forget to post your pictures. We'd love to see your pink shirts this month. See you later.
Bye.